The way we work, it is evolving and continues to evolve every single day, and it's not going to stop. It's pretty incredible. People are spending more time right now collaborating than they ever have before. This is worldwide. This is in different spaces, and it's in environments like this. Companies know this. They're embracing new ways of working right now, today. To be super clear, great businesses don't run on technology. They run on the power of humans connecting. Human connection. That is so important to understand. And when it's done right, teamwork is the most powerful tool for success. People. That is the critical tool. I was just speaking with the CEO of Volvo. He's amazing. Håkan is amazing to talk to. He's inspiring. They're an incredible group of product makers. And I listened to him talk about designing products. It's pretty powerful, but he talks to me how he uses Surface Hub today. He uses video calls to connect worldwide continuously. They use the whiteboard to create together, then share their thoughts digitally immediately. It actually made me think about my team when we were talking about it. I remember 8 years ago, we were just 12 people in a room. We were hanging out. We worked in a room. It was pretty easy. When Jim says it's changing, people aren't working that way anymore as individuals, or we're all in the same space, it's true. And here we are. We're just 12 people. We all could get everything done in the same, but now we're a global team. It's nothing like that. We're all over the world. Yet we're still collaborating together. Yet we're still making products together. We're using technology to connect us across countries and time zones. We don't lose the personal connection. We get to see each other face to face, creating. Was listening to Volvo talk about it, and as the whole team talks about it, they're like, no, we can see each other. It was so important. That is the technology fading to the background. That's me talking about other people, not the technology that connected us, yet it is happening. This brings forward the power of the team. As a matter of fact, I'd like you to see the next generation of the Surface Hub. Take a look. This is Surface Hub 2S unplugged. Now note, this product transforms from a static device to a mobile, large screen, collaborative device. It does for the collaboration device what the laptop did for the desktop. It creates that same freedom Jim's talking about that needs to happen, the adaptability that's so incredibly important. And all you do is unplug it. We've actually taken the sensor layer of the product And we've layered it into the display itself. This was critical because now we have every pixel integrated. It gets thinner. It's a more beautiful screen. It's got better contrast, faster response than what you saw on the first Surface Hub. And now it has tablet class accuracy and precision, but in 50 inches. Every bit of that precision shows up in 50 inches here with an incredible array mic to have great conversations across the room, a 4K camera that lights up, and so anything you want to use to communicate can happen with front-firing speakers and a subwoofer in the product to really draw you in. When we talk about technology disappearing, sound's such a critical element of that. And then you come down to the Roam stand that Jim talked about. It's gorgeous. We also partnered with a company, APC, where they invented a battery that hasn't been invented before to integrate in this product so we can create mobile collaboration. Robin Seiler and Dave Ellis, two of the key product makers, they're the best people to show you a little bit more about this product. So Dave and Robin, if you want to come up and just, right here, Dave, come on up and we'll just take a look at this product. I'll move it back over here for you.
Of course, we still have One Touch Meeting Join, which is the feature that our enterprise and customers continually tell us that they love. So let's do that to get into a meeting.
This is the first device that reliably turned the meeting start into seconds. And as Dave said, our customers do love this. And with Surface Hub 2S, we've enhanced our remote collaboration capabilities even further.
All right, for this meeting invite, ahead of time I scheduled it and included the hub in the invite, just like I would all of the other important members of my team. But it's just as easy if you haven't planned ahead to walk up to the device and set up an ad hoc meeting directly from here. You can see all the people here. We want to see them closer, so let's look at them full screen. So now we got 4 big, beautiful faces. Because we have a greater than 4K screen, that means we can see each one of these 4 faces at up to 1080p.
So why is that important? Well, more than half of our communication is not verbal. It's your tone, it's your facial expression, it's your body language. I have a person on my team who furrows their brow when they disagree with what we're talking about. And when the face on the screen is too small, I can't tell. But if his face is about the same size as mine, when he furrows his brow, I can see it, and I can pull him back into the conversation.
All right, so Robin just talked about seeing the people on the hub, but it's just as important for the people on the other side to be able to see people in front of the hub, and there can be a group, which is different than what you regularly have on, say your laptop. So we have a great 4K camera that has a 90-degree horizontal field of view, so when there's multiple people in front of the hub, the camera can see them all. Audio is just as important. We have these barely visible front-facing stereo speakers that have tweeters, mid-range, and as Panos mentioned, we have a subwoofer in the back. We have a 8-element mic array, that runs across the device. All of this uses the expertise that we've built up from across the Surface line, from studio, from headphones, all of the products that we've done before.
And we focus on each of these details to capture and convey the full richness of human communication. Having a meeting this way, it feels really impactful. And at the end of it, I know that I feel closer to the colleagues that I've been working with, and I was able to ensure that every individual was able to participate.
All right, and we're going to end that call.
It's amazing how important seeing and hearing is to the ability to work together. And all of this comes together on this beautiful display. To talk more about this display, we have Stevie Batish here, who's the head of our Applied Sciences team.
I'm so proud of this screen. Surface Hub 2 screen really reaches into the future. With an industry-first 92 dpi 3:2 aspect ratio screen, enabling human-scale video conferencing, as you just saw. A direct illuminated backlight with local dimming, etched cover glass, and all those sensing layers integrated into the display itself affords the lowest optical parallax in its class. Ultra-wide viewing angles from all orientations, and a contrast and vibrancy that can tackle the most challenging lighting conditions in all spaces. So couple that with the tablet class pen and touch, as Panos talked about, literally integrating the sensing layers into the pixel itself. and you have truly one of the most unique interaction screens on the market.
Thank you, Stevie. Let's take a deeper look at the whiteboard. If you look around any space where people work together, you usually see a whiteboard. And if you stop and think about why that's so important, when you want to communicate with somebody else, oftentimes the ability to free-form create is so important to that conversation. Because as Jim said, some people communicate through audio. Some, it's visual. Some need to draw and create in order to get their ideas across. You often need an instant way to brainstorm and create, and Microsoft Whiteboard gets the most out of groups in that way. It provides real-time co-authoring from anywhere, digital tools for any stage in the creative process.
All right. One of the great things about Hub, as we talked about, is you can get up and use it instantly right away without having to sign in. But of course, we also have the ability to sign in. And when Steve was talking, I signed in, and I happen to use Azure EasyAuth on my phone. We keep on adding more easy ways. Of course, you could use a PIN, you could use a password. I particularly like using the phone. Then I brought up a history of all the whiteboards that I had worked on before, where it's kind of like your browser history, but for your productivity. And I loaded one that I've been working on with my team over a series of meetings and collaborations.
Whiteboard and Hub really take the effort out of what you're trying to do so that you can focus on your creations. And when you couple that with Microsoft AI and Azure, people can contribute to that whiteboard from anywhere. And their ideas come together in real time.
All right, so to show that, I want to introduce you to Ralph Groen, who's here in the front seat. He is our head of design. He has his own Surface Pro 6 right now, and he is going to contribute to the whiteboard from his Surface Pro 6, and you can see it starting to show up on the hub. Up here, we've got multiple people that are logged in, and we can tell it doesn't have to be just Ralph, it could be more people. And because Whiteboard is cross-device and cross-platform, other people can choose an iOS device or an Android device as the way that they choose to participate in this group session.
I love what Jim talked about when he said the me and we. This lets everyone come to the table with their preferred individual device. And that really lets Surface Hub perform the role of bringing the team together with audio, video, with your creations, and the big, beautiful screen to show that combination of everyone's work. Truly living up to its name of being the hub.
All right. Now, we know not every space you're going to go into is going to have a Surface Hub, but don't worry, we have you covered. When your meeting time is up in your other space, you should do what you're probably already doing. You reach in your pocket, you grab out your phone, you look at the whiteboard, and you take a bunch of pictures, of that whiteboard. I'm not sure how useful those have been to you in the past, but we have a way to make them, very useful. Now, Adrian is another member of our team. Adrian, can you wave to everybody? Adrian has a phone. That phone also has her signed in on Whiteboard, and she has a photo from a previous meeting that we had where we had elements of that other physical whiteboard that we wanted to bring into this digital whiteboard. So now it's great that this information is in the same place, but it's just a picture when everything else is digital ink. And wouldn't it be great if we could do something about that? So Robin just touched this magic wand UI. Isn't that great? This is my favorite. So what it does is the power of Microsoft AI to visually inspect what's in the picture and turn it into ink. And once it's turned into ink, you can do amazing things, including things you couldn't do on that original whiteboard. Like we watched Robin select only a part of it and move it. So now that you could do that, you could take the pieces you want and integrate it perfectly into the rest of the digital whiteboard that you were using. All right, so now we're done with our edits, but I happen to have two people on my team that are in the air right now on airplanes, and we don't want them to feel left out. So directly from within Whiteboard, we can post this to Teams, and then everyone in our team is fully up to date. When our work is all done, we are going to close the session to ensure that all of the information is safe to the cloud and removed from this device to keep your content secure.
So we're delivering Surface Hub 2S to meet customer needs now with a modular hardware design that will unlock new experiences in the future. Surface Hub 2S will start shipping to customers in the US in June. And from increasing collaboration through video conferencing to enabling co-creation, Surface Hub 2S is designed to be a team device that lets you stay in your flow together. Let me welcome back Panos.
This product is the natural next step on the journey we've been on at Microsoft. But indeed, we have one more step in this journey to show you. Just one more. And I want to introduce you to a new product that we're shipping. This product is known as the Surface Hub 2S 85-inch, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is all that incredible tech you just saw, every single bit of it, from Microsoft, Office, Windows, Teams, whiteboard, all the AI, all the incredible history that you get in the technology developed in Surface over that time, coming to life, and how it starts to fill a room so beautifully. At Microsoft, our mission remains to empower every person and every single organization on the planet to achieve more. We are incredibly excited to see what each of your companies will do with the new Surface Hub family.